or sound. Or, and of course you're familiar with the sound every time you type or, or. And the other one, of course, is the short o sound. All right, so or and o. Now you'll be familiar that English is is not easy because the sounds can take several different forms or spelling variations, and we can see that on the first page under the words. But let's have a look at the first drawing. Okay, this is telling you about lip positioning and the raising of the tongue. So the speech organ's position, so the open jaw, lips are slightly rounded and pushed forward. What we call pursing. If you purse your lips, you're pushing your lips forward as if you're just about to kiss somebody. And I think the first one, they're all the same sound. So let's practice this. So when you make the sound or, your lips are pursed forward, or, and you're dropping your jaw, or. So drop the jaw, purse the lips, or. Fortunate, storage, according, shortage. Now I'm enunciating quite heavily that sound and sort of breaking the word up a bit. That's okay. I just want you to hear that sound. Enforcement, guarantor, forward, disproportionate, distortion, Singapore, launch, default, automated, authorization, waterfall, autocracy, audacity, altered. Now, this is a bit difficult because depending where you come from in England, you might say altered, but you will hear many native speakers saying altered, with a bit more of an sound. Right? So it's okay if you say something has altered. But if you want to practice it in its original form, then give us that sound or, altered. And then, of course, or. So I'll read them quickly in their normal way, and then we'll take some readers. So fortunate, storage, according, shortage, enforcement, guarantor, forward, disproportionate, distortion, Singapore, launch, default, automated, authoritarian, waterfall, autocracy, audacity, altered, and all. So sort of short, small, talk, war, horse, audit, report, water, sports, core, reforms, autonomous, thoughts, extraordinarily, important, that's a difficult word, mortgage, fraught. Now there's a silent T there, not mortgage, but mortgage, fraud, law and order, court, order, corporate, law, small, flaws, an exhausting call, cause an uproar, automatic door. Okay. Listen and repeat. Read each sentence aloud, slowly at first, then as if you were telling it to someone in a natural way. Don't shut the stable door after the horse has bolted. That's a very famous saying. Don't shut the stable door after the horse has bolted. So you've got two or sounds there. All right. So number 2, a penny for your thoughts. A penny for your thoughts. It's a tall order for all to conform to austerity, or there's austerity, which is what we normally say these days, but here I think they wanted to say it austerity, which is quite old-fashioned, austerity measures. So it's a tall order for all to conform to austerity measures. By supporting your people, you'll restore their confidence in your causes. Okay, so we have supporting your, and then people, you'll restore their confidence in your causes. So a few words there with the or sound. Number 5, the audit of offshore accounts brought to light unlawful money laundering. Laundering means washing, but not with money, of course. Money laundering by corporate executives. So the audit of offshore accounts brought to light unlawful money laundering by corporate executives. It is the order of this court that you enforce the new taxation law. It is the order of this court that you enforce the new taxation law. It's been reported that the corporation in question issued a short statement for the fraud squad. So that's squad, okay? Fraud squad. So it's been reported that the corporation in question issued a short statement for the fraud squad. So Claude bought a porch and an oak floor. He also ordered a gorgeous door. He talked to the porter about all he bought. It was awesome to know that the porter, what the porter thought. So Claude bought a porch and an oak floor. He also ordered a gorgeous door. He talked to the porter about all he bought. It was awesome to know that the porter, what the porter thought. Now we're going to learn a very similar sound, but it's much shorter, and it is ah, ah, instead of or, ah. Now the mouth and the lips are very similar, but the lips are relaxed this time. You're not pursing them. So you're not just about to kiss anybody. You don't have to purse your lips. Just relax them. Ah. But you drop your jaw. Ah. Ah. Okay, so or and ah. There's not a lot of difference except really relaxing your lips. Okay, so let's perfect this sound. Yeah, so the ah sound as in box. Ah, ba, box. So read out loud, look at the mouth diagram to help you position your lips, tongue and jaw for the target sound, which of course is ah. Right, so spelling variations for this sound are 2. There's the O sound and often the A sound as well. So let's see some examples of those two letters. So read out loud, spelling variations for the O sound. And here they are. So follow along with me. As I say these words, repeat them as well to yourself, but hear yourself saying these words after I say them. All right? So I'll say them slowly. Occupy. Occupy. Watch dog. Watch dog. Continent. Continent. Consolidate. Two sounds there. Consolidate. Stock. Stock. Opportunity. Opportunity. Opposition. Opposition. Conduct. Conduct. Sovereign. Sovereign. Property. Property. Policy. Policy. Operator. Operator. Online. Online. Oligarch. Oligarch. Wander. It's spelt wander, but it's pronounced wa. Wander. Want. Want. Okay, let me read them properly. Occupy. Watchdog. Continent. Consolidate. Stock. Opportunity. Opposition. Conduct or conduct. Sovereign. Property. Policy. Operator. Online. Oligarch. Wander and want. Problem solved. Moral responsibility. Modern technology. Strong opposition. Consequences of borrowing. Politics and the economy. By a long shot. Profit and loss. Office politics. Forgotten promises. Ongoing dialogue. Operations officer. To offer stock options. It's a long story. So, watched pot. So, W-A-T is O, the O sound. Not watched, but watched. Watched pot never boils. A watched pot never boils. Number 2, I want top dollar for my job. You got it. Quality, quality, Q-U-A-L, qual, not quell, but qual. Quality remains long after price and quantity are forgotten. A common fiscal union needs a common bond market. Often packed with shoppers, supermarkets may not appear the obvious setting for robbery. British politics is often opportunistic. That's a long word, isn't it? Opportunistic, which is a common international phenomenon. Now that's a difficult word. Phenomenon. Phenomenon. And that is a problem. Dog does not eat dog. Okay. So shall I read that properly? All right. A watched pot never boils. I want top dollar for my job. You got it. Quality remains long after price and quantity are forgotten. A common fiscal union needs a common bond market. Often packed with shoppers, Supermarkets may not appear the obvious setting for robbery. British politics is often opportunistic, which is a common international phenomenon, and that is a problem. Dog does not eat dog.
So the first sound, if you remember, was the aw sound. Aw, as in awesome, awful. All right, so what we're doing is you're pursing your lips. Remember I said about pursing your lips? It's not quite a kiss shape, but close enough. All right, but so much so that you can only fit your finger in there. So aw, your jaw drops, aw, and your tongue at the back is sort of relaxed, just the sides of it slightly tense. Or. So say that word, or that sound, or. So let's have a look at some words. Bought. I bought a lovely handbag. The law. Obey the law. All ready. Important. Quarter. As in whole, half, and a quarter. It's a 9:15. Quarter. And we have cause. It was an admirable cause. Oars. And pause. Let us not pause in our learning of this language. Pause. Okay, and border. So the mouth, oh. See, it's quite a small little hole in there. Oh. So that's the first sound. Oh. Now, always a good idea to overemphasize it when you're doing it to begin with. Really, go mad. Oh. Okay, and then your brain will remember the muscles and what the mouth and everything is doing if you overemphasize it. And when it comes really easily, then you can turn it back. All right. Now the other one was oh. So nothing much is happening with the tongue. Oh. Sort of drops down. Your jaw drops again, of course. Oh. But your mouth is not going. It's going oh or oh. So it's a little bit of an O sound. Oh. On. Okay. Boss. Boss. Loss. Offer. Impossible. And quality. Quality. And correspond. Poverty. And box office. Okay, so very similar, but the mouth is more relaxed and not quite such a small hole. Okay. Oh. Okay, so practice those and see if you can feel the difference as well as hear it. All
gone. Short stop. Pawn shop. Born to conquer. The long and short. Product launch. Flawless contract. Gorgeous property. Restored confidence. Not in order. Saucers and tops. Lobsters and mops. Set it are hopping, and see how he hops.